Alright, it's been a long day and I really want to unwind. Okay, so... There was another... Besides Nightingale here, there was one other thing I didn't do. And that was the Impotence Office. And, well, two things. And the Gold... And the Impotence Office and the Verdant Wave. Spectral Office being the light dudes. Is Tia anywhere in here? I don't see her. I'll activate her. I'll activate it later. So, I don't know if it's the same person that made these or fucking what, but just like Fixer Suyun, there's Fixer Faye, Ide, Ichiro, Bane, Yuzuru, and there's one called Tia. So we're gonna go through those, and then I also activated this for this next round of shit. Dream of the City. Which you need Dreams Volume 1. Sure, whatever. I kinda like the way they did that. So, first, let's take some quick looks at... I need 3 Imperatus, or Star of the City, whatever. Let's take a look at these. So, if I remember correctly, Fixer Suyun's thing was... She became stronger the more negative status ailments she had, and the more positive status buffs the enemy had. Each of these has a different gimmick and is a standalone fight, I believe. Yes. Oh, I thought it was like you have to fight as Roland. I didn't know it was like, oh, you fight as anyone. You can only use one-on-one. Alright, so what was Faye's thing? Okay, 210, 130, 4 to 6, endures blunt physical and slash stagger. Speed 3. All additional damage bonuses from pages, dice, and passive abilities are doubled. Deal additional damage equal to emotion level. Upon dealing 15 or more damage with a single die, add +1 power to the next die. So, pages, dice, and passive abilities. Basically, all damage bonuses from every source are just about doubled. Okay. At the start of every third scene, restore 2 light, gain additional speed die, and 1 strength. I'm assuming that's the enemy-only one. I'm assuming this is what you do get. Whenever the emotional level rises, draw 1 page. The emotional level 5 or above, draw 1 page at the start of each scene. Offensive dice gain +1 power to emotional level 3 or above, and then duel. Alright. Forceful Breakthrough. 3-6 blunt, 3-4 blunt. Restore 1 light, on use, restore light equal to emotional level up to 2. Eagerness. Combat start, gain 2 damage up to this scene. On hit, gain 2 positive emotion points. 3-7 pierce, 5-7 slash. Passion. If 12 or more damage was dealt with this page, reduce the cost of 1 random page in hand by 1 until it's used. On 4 to 7 block, on Clash when offensive dice on this page deal +3 damage, 3-7 slash, 3-8 pierce. On hit, if 8 or more damage was dealt with this die, restore 1 light. Oh, this guy has Shin, which was given to which showed up in the reception of the pack of wild beasts. Divide +9 power between all offensive dice on this page to the combat page. Set in the target speed die. Excluding ego pages cannot overlap. Oh shit, okay. Ferocious Spirit. Combat start, gain 1 strength this scene and emotional level 3 or above, gain 3 strength this scene instead. 4-8 blunt, 5-9 slash, 4-8 block. Reckless Strike. If 12 or more damage was dealt with this page, draw 2 pages. 718 slash on hit, deal 5 damage to target. Rising Passion. Finally getting into the 3 costs. On use, all dice on this page gain power and deal less damage equal to emotion level. Up to 3. On Clash Win, next die deals plus 3 damage. On Clash Win, next die deals plus 3 damage. On hit, if 12 or more damage was dealt with this die, inflict 2 fragile next scene. 6-9 slash, 5-8 blunt, 4-10 blunt. Face Breaker. Combat start, purge all strength and endurance from self, gain damage up to this scene equal to double the amount purged. 10 to 20 pierce, on hit, deal damage equal to the roll. 1 to 7 counter pierce, on hit, deal damage equal to the roll. And finally, Burning Passion. Dice on this page deal double damage at emotion level 3 or above. I can barely fucking read that. Also, this is the only page exclusive to Fae. I cannot read that. Okay, 17 to 30 blunt, 5 to 8 counter blunt. On hit, if 30 or more damage was dealt with this die, reduce the cost of all pages by 2 for the next scene, I think is what that says. Jeez. Okay. I'm gonna want to use somebody that has legendary for this one. Either someone has legendary or someone that's gonna inflict fuck tons of bleed or burn. Honestly, yeah, because Geber has the busted ass Gabina pages. I thought I legit when I did Fixer Soon, I thought, oh, this is like all the other times Roland is locked into a fight. Let's fucking go. 4-8, 5-9, 4-8. Ooh, gain 1 strength this scene. Gain. Oh, Focus Spirit, and then Level Slash. Ooh. Wait, Reckless Strike. Draw 2 pages. Did I read that part? I don't remember. Alright. Oh, wait a minute. What the fuck did I... Hold on. When did that on the... when did the shit next to the pages start showing up? With the icon and everything? I gotta check that. It really is you. Let's get to it then. I feel like this is very unfair. This is incredibly unfair. I'm not using this. I'm not using Geber against any of the rest of them. I'm not using Geber against any of the rest of them. Why? Wait. How the fuck did she take her down? How did she take her down from like... She was at like 70, right? When she staggered her? What the fuck? You get 1 book of Fae. Yeah, no thank you. Cheater's Toolkit gives me 99 of these. Also, I'm absolutely putting that somewhere, because that looks like a sick series of pages. Where are you? It's probably up by Fixer Soon or something. I think it's Star of the City tier. Yeah. Yeah, it's like, I can't tell if it's the same person making all of these. I legit can't, but it feels like it is because of these icons. They're just like specialized fixers with their own gimmicks, like specialized OC fixers with their own gimmicks. I'm gonna slot that into Geber's team, actually, somewhere. Who the fuck do I get rid of? Good point. Geber or Yesod, one of the two. Alright. Yeah, I decided I'm gonna do, like, a single big thing, periodically. And we'll do a bunch of the smaller ones, like individual office receptions, or, yeah, or these. Fixer Ide. Obviously, it's charged because I read the description. It was like every one of these has a description. Like I think Yuzuru was they said her archery prowess was unrivaled or something, and I think Fixer Ide on the workshop page, the description was dealing with the never-ending increase. Or no, it wasn't Ide. It was someone else that was dealing with the never-ending increase. Ide was like, it's too heavy to lift or something. Alright. 235, 125, 2-7, endures blunt physical, and pierce stagger. Speed 3, heavy armor. Lower all speed values by 2 when in armor purge state. Ignore the previous effect. Armor purge. If the character discards 15 or more pages during an act, enter armor purge state. While in armor purge state, whenever a character discards a page, gain 1 haste. Next scene untransferable. Really? So this is a discard setup? It's a discard tank setup? Waste not. When using a combat page, discard 1 random page from hand and restore 1 light. At the end of each scene, if the character discarded a page in the scene, gain 1 strength and haste next scene. Attack metabolism. I almost said metabolism. Attack mechanisms. At combat start, gain counter dice /3-7 equal to the number of pages discarded in the previous scene, max 2. Okay, that's sick. That could go on really well for a discard build, yeah. Alright, what do we got? Let's go. Discard 1 page, draw 1 page, and restore 1 light. Faster. Oh, hold on. 4-7 pierce, 1-4 blunt. Okay. 0 cost, 1 cost. Faster. On discard, gain 2 haste next scene. 4-8 pierce, 3-6 slash. On clash when gain 1 haste next scene. Ready to swing. On use, discard 2 pages with the lowest cost from hand and gain 2 strength next scene. 5-8 blunt. On hit, draw a page. 4-8 slash. All or nothing. Use this page again on a random enemy for each page in hand up to 3 times. On use, discard all pages. 5-9 slash. 4-8 block. 6-8 blunt. Not like that. On discard, exhaust this page, lower cost of all pages in hand by 1. 5-11 slash, 5-11 pierce. It's set, and judging by the wording, that's a permanent decrease. Which makes sense considering the next 2 pages, a 4 cost and a 5 cost. Take this. On discard, exhaust this page for this scene. Every time the user will use another page, add dice from this page to the dice queue. On hit, inflict 2 paralysis next scene, 7-15 slash, 6-8 pierce. On use, discard all pages. If there were 5 or more pages in hand, offensive dice on this page gain +3 power. 5-11 pierce, 5-11 blunt, 5-11 slash. Okay. Who do I want to use? What are the numbers again? Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna try it with you. Wait, she resists Pierce. Fuck. I'm gonna try it with you. No matter who the opponent is, just beat him up and that's it. Sure thing, buddy. Sharpen the blade. Sharpen the blade. Wait, what are you using? Oh, that's fine. Rules of the back streets. Bam! Bam! Holy shit! Oh my god. Oh god, she's got +6 strength though. Let's go. Discard a page, draw a page, restore 1 life. Oh fuck, she gained haste. Yeah, she gained like 5 haste too. Okay, this is an interesting setup. Clean up. Oh, I forgot about Look of the Day, but I guess it didn't matter. Bro, what the fuck? I wasn't expecting... Ghoul, what the fuck have you done? Like, damn. Okay. Okay. This shit... Ghoul's stuff is cracked, I swear. Alright. That was, that's Faye, Ide. We still have Ichiro, Bane, and Yuzuru. Ide, how you pronounce that? Alright. What's Ichiro? Oh, this was the bleed. I think this is the bleed guy, yeah. I remember his description was something like, what does the bleeding prove, or something. Alright, 250, 140, 2 to 7. Once again, endures blunt physical and pierce stagger. I'm starting to understand a pattern there. At the Mind's Eye. At the start of each scene, give Mind's Eye resonance to a random enemy for the scene. At the start of the clash, if opponent has 15 or more bleed, change their physical resistances to weak until the end of the engagement. Give Mind's Eye resonance to a random enemy for the scene. At the start of the clash, if opponent has 15 or more bleed, change their physical resistances to weak until the end of the engagement. Gain a counter die, evade 2 to 7, on clash win, take 5 damage on combat start. Mind's Eye resonance. For this scene, gain double amount of bleed from combat pages, untransferable. Deep wounds. When using a combat page with an effect involving bleed, all dice on the page gain +1 power. When inflicting bleed using combat pages, apply +1 additional stack for every 10 HP missing, max +5. Artery Cut. On a successful hit, if the natural roll is max, activate target's bleed. Alright. Identify. Draw a page. On 2 to 6 evade. On clash win, deal 5 damage to self, restore 1 light. On 3 to 7 slash on hit, inflict 2 bleed next scene. Alright, I can tell part of this involves damaging yourself to increase the amount of bleed you inflict whenever you inflict bleed. Flying Sword. On use, and deal 8 damage to self, draw 2 pages. 3-7 evade. On clash win, inflict 3 bleed. 3-8 slash on hit, inflict 2 bleed. or 7 blunt. Shin, Flashing Strike. On use, if HP is at 50% or lower, or target has 20 or more bleed, add 2 slash dice. Roll 4 to 6 on hit, inflict 2 bleed next scene to the dice queue. 6-12 slash on hit, inflict 4 bleed. Red Trace. Combat start, if HP is at 50% or lower, gain a counter die, slash 6 to 10 on clash when inflict 4 bleed next scene. 5 to 7 pierce on hit, inflict 2 bleed next scene. 6 to 10 counter slash on hit, inflict 4 bleed. So you just get another counter slash, basically. Artery Cut. On use, if target has 10 or more bleed, all dice on this page gain +1 power. 2-10 evade, 4-6 pierce. On hit, inflict 4 bleed next scene. On hit, inflict excessive bleed next scene. Take double damage from bleed at the end of the scene, reapply remaining bleed next scene, and lose this status. Okay, this is going on HOD somewhere. I just need to figure out where. Beyond Life and Death. On use, change the natural roll of the die on this page to double the target's bleed. If the natural roll is 20 or higher, deal 100% more damage. Alright, should I match bleed for bleed, or, You know what? Actually, no. I know what would really fuck this fight up. Jiken, because he cannot exceed 20 bleed. He'd probably still get fucked up, actually. Let's see. You know what? Yeah. I'm curious. How would Oscar Plus fare against this one? With the way I have Oscar set up. He said, nice to meet you. Bitch. High-speed stabbing. Gain 1 damage up and inflict 1 fragile. If this die is one-sided, gain 3 power. If all clashes are 1, draw a page. I'm just gonna go with this one-sided. Yeah, I'll give him Pebble. Gain doubled amount of bleed. Yeah. High speed stabbing. High speed stabbing. Excessive bleed. Alright. I'm gonna do collision. High speed stabbing. High speed stabbing. Ooh. Excessive bleed. He is already fucking dying. An additional broken speed die is active for this scene. Outclassed. Deal damage equal to half the dice roll. That's going when I'm doing that one-sided. Fuck it. Yeah, sure. Oh, God. I wonder if I can kill him before he gets that off. Let's find out. Yeah, I can. Yeah, because that would have been twice the target's bleed, 31, I think it was. That would have been like a natural fucking roll of 62. Jeez. I wouldn't want to, I did not want to get hit by that. Alright, what do we got? Like 2 more of these guys. Oh, this one doesn't have a little icon, a little thing on their star. Is this the charge one? Wait, Trimmer? When gaining Trimmer, 170, 90, 27, endures. Okay. When gaining Trimmer through combat pages, gain 1.5 times more stacks rounded up to the nearest decimal point. On a successful hit, inflict Trimmer equal to 1/3 of Trimmer stacks on self. Can use special combat page control for each scene. What the fuck? Gain the following effects depending on the amount of Trimmer. 10 or more stacks on a successful hit, deal +5 stagger damage. Additional stagger damage. 15 or more, inflict +3 additional stacks of Trimmer to target through this passive ability. 20 or more, on a successful hit, deal 50% more stagger damage. Every time any character rolls dice 8 times during the scene, burst Trimmer on them and have the amount of Trimmer on them. When using a combat page, if the character has no status ailments excluding Trimmer, all dice on this page gain +1 power. When inflicting Trimmer using combat pages, apply +1 additional stack. What the fuck? If stagger resist drops to X, become staggered. At the end of the scene, if staggered, purge this status. Gain 4 Trimmer. 3/6 pierce, 4/8 blunt. On hit, inflict 2 Trimmer to each other. Gain 4 Trimmer, target's Trimmer gain 5 instead. If user's 10 plus Trimmer draw page, restore 2 light, inflict 4 Trimmer. Gain 2 Trimmer at the start of the next 3 scenes, inflict 4 Trimmer. Gain 2 Trimmer at the start of the next 3 scenes. I already said that. Inflict Trimmer with 1/3 of the user's Trimmer and lose Trimmer equal to the amount inflicted if the target has 15 plus Trimmer. Okay, I was wondering if there's a way to get rid of your own Trimmer, yeah. Activate previous effect for all enemies instead. Oh, if target has 15 plus Trimmer, activate previous effect for all enemies instead. I can't read that shit. What the fuck? Alright, who am I using? I could. Yeah, fuck it, let's give her a spin. I want to see what solo Lovetown Olga can do. $8 to $20. Okay. Half the amount of trimmer on self, inflict trimmer purge plus 1 trimmer. Then, if target is 10 plus trimmer burst turn, half the amount of trimmer on the opponent. Okay, so that's one of the ways you do that. Okay. Ah, that didn't work. I thought for sure it would. Wait, so are you immune to your own tremor? Oh no, if it drops to that amount. Okay. 12 to 29. What the fuck? This is a raw damage dealer. Holy shit. How the fuck? Come on, you can do this. Ooh! My brother in Christ. I was thinking, yo, isn't this kind of detrimental? Having that much fucking tremor, but on yourself, but like. I don't know. I'm at 79, and that's 8, and I'm 1 point away from from being staggered again. You gotta be kidding me. Yeah. I fucking lost. I wasn't expecting Mr. Tremorman to be this strong. What the fuck? Okay. Yo, everything up to now is kind of piss easy. Ah, here we go. Tremorman. That's what kicks my ass. Okay. I guess I need to go in with some bullshit then. I don't want to use Gebra. That would make things way too easy. But I'm going to. Holy shit. Fuck, man. Dude's just here with... Dude's just fucking rocking up with insanely powerful shit. I think he just got some really lucky draws, because now he has jack shit for some reason. See, I say, oh, Gebra's gonna make it piss easy, but she only has 46 stagger now. That's 16 trimmer. Legit. I like this character because this character is so fucking focused on just, I stagger you immediately. Okay. Alright, that leaves one more. Well, technically two, because there's Tia, but Tia's not activated right now. I'll have to activate her later. And I'm gonna figure out where I'm gonna put these guys, because I'm putting some of them somewhere. Yuzuru. Oh, starts with less than max health? Wait. You're allowed to use 2 floors. Alright, what's the gimmick? Endures slash physical and blunt stagger. Ranged only, Wild Hunt. The opponent gains bonus max HP and max stagger resist. If the character has 20 or more Fail Not, become able to use Fail Not combat page once per act. What does Fail Not mean? Can set special combat pages in deck. At the start of the act, add special combat page to alternative hand and gain Fail Not. Upon drawing or losing a clash, using offensive dice, if the die is ranged, deal damage equal to the roll and activate on hit effects. Fixer's High. At the start of the act, increase max HP by missing HP, starts battle with 25% less HP. Corrosion. When rolling a die, lower max HP by 1. If max HP is at 1 or lower at the end of the scene, die. Arrows of Steel. Upon winning a clash using offensive dice, if the die is ranged, inflict 1 feeble or disarm next scene up to 2 times per page. Unrelenting. Upon taking a lethal blow, reduce all incoming damage, including... Okay. Quiver. Oh, she just has a bunch of exclusive shit. Okay. Add 2 random Arway pages to hand, and draw 1 page. If in artifact activated state, add 1 more Arway to hand and draw 1 more page. Draw a page at the start of next scene. If in Arway activated state, if an artifact activated state, the first die on this page gains this die is rolled 2 times on hit. Gain 1 Fail Not. If user has less than 15, gain 2 instead. If the character can use artifact combat page, enter artifact activated state. What am I looking at? Single use, gain 1 Fail Not. And lower the cost of all Arway in hand by 1. On hit, if the roll is 8 or higher, inflict 1 erosion this scene. Restore 1 light, and these are not 8. What the fuck? I guess you'd have to increase... I guess you would have to increase their max roll for that. Single use... On draw, gain 1 Fail Not. Oh, on draw. On draw, gain 1 Fail Not, and lower the cost of all Arways in hand by 1. On hit, if the roll is 8 or higher, inflict 1 stagger fragile this scene. On hit, draw on page 5858. Gain 1 Fail Not and lower the cost of all Arway in hand. If roll is 8 or higher, inflict 1 fragile this scene. Wait, hold on a sec. Dice on this page deal no physical damage. Dice on this page deal no stagger damage. If an artifact activated mode, boost power of counter dice on this page by +4. Restore 1 light, 1 sided, deal damage equal to Fail Not times 2% of target's max HP. I am so okay. Let's begin, I guess. This character's max HP has been lowered by 0 due to the effect of artifact Fail Not. Yeah, wait. When using Homage, gain 1 stack of the status and make target take 1% more damage and stagger damage from the scene, including mass attack damage from non-attacks or mass attacks applied to manually selected target only. Activate the following effects, depending on the amount of stacks. 10 or higher, offensive dice gain +1... Wait, +1, 5 power, all dice... Oh, +1 divided by 5 power. Wait. 10 or higher, offensive dice gain... Oh, all dice gain +1 divided by 10 power. Okay. So basically, offensive dice gain 2 power, all dice gain +1 power, I guess. 20 or higher when using a ranged combat page when dice queue of this character ends in the clash. 30 or higher. After using a combat page, lower the max HP by 1/3. At the end of the scene, lower max HP by 1/2. I thought I'd see something like this only in ruins. So, this is someone who found an artifact in the ruins. This is so fucking weird. 4% more damage. Stagger damage. You're using Trick Shot. Well, I'll use Focus Spirit then, I guess. By 8. Yeah, I'm so confused. Like, I know I'm using Gebra. I know Gebra's busted as shit. I'm really confused as to why you're allowed to use 2 floors for this. Oh no, I'm starting to see it. Even when you win clashes, you're taking damage. That explains something. Except she's also taking damage. Oh, holy shit. Oh no, yeah, she was gonna die. She was gonna die if I didn't end it right there. Holy fuck. So that is an interesting way to play. Even when you're losing clashes, you're hurting the enemy. Uh-huh. Alright, I'm gonna work some stuff out. Okay. So we got Bane. I have not figured out what passes to give this one. But I decided on Bane. For combat pages, I decided 2 ringing, 2 radiation, and 2 chain reaction. Pretty sure that where's Shen? I guess not. Whatever. I guess Shen's from something else. Anyway. And then, yeah, I replaced one of the revs in black. I actually... Now I think about it. Okay, not you. Wait, hold on. Okay, what about you? Weakness revealed, seeing through weakness in Hawk's talent. 7 fixers page and Marin. And you're one of the ones that's not currently on. Revert attribution. Alright. So, seeing through weakness, weakness revealed, and Hawk's talent. Just to upkeep the setup I've been doing, at least. So we have 2 revs in black, Rhythms, Gyeonmi Plus, and Bane, with his trimmer setup. And then I went ahead and put Faye and Ide here in place of... I know that was Olga. Who the hell was that? Good question. I don't remember all of a sudden. What the fuck? Why don't I remember? Oh, Corey. Yeah, Corey's gonna go somewhere. Actually, that makes me wonder real quick. Hold on. So she already has Fervor. When emotional arises, draw a page. At an emotional of 5 or above, draw one page at the start, and one additional page at the start of each scene. So I went ahead and gave her, whenever the emotional level rises, her 15% of max HP, max 20, 25% of max stagger, gain 1 strength and endurance, and gain 2 protection, 2 stagger protection, and 1 endurance. And the thing I was thinking of was... I think it's on Corey. I think it's... What was it? It was, Oh, wait, what? Wait. I thought it was on Corey. At emotional level 4 above, draw an additional page and restore 1 more light each scene. I feel like that would be good on Faye. What could I replace? That's a 4 cost. What could I replace that with? I would have to get rid of any 2 of these. Oh, no, I wouldn't. Just 1 of these, actually, because it's 10 out of 12. It depends. Is the strength and endurance permanent, and is the protection, stagger protection permanent? Or is it a one-time deal? I feel like I would want that instead. Also, Faye just strikes me as the kind of person that would benefit from Gyeon Mi's shit. The Stray Dog Plus from Ghoul's Scuff New Game Plus. But I want to use her own setup. We'll stick with this, and if I feel like she needs better page draw, because the thing is... Where is it? Because the thing is with Faye, is I kind of had to go for a pretty much singleton build, using all of her pages, unless I wanted to sacrifice any one thing. And she only has 1 page that has page draw, it looks like. And then for Ide, I decided on something interesting. So let's go faster, ready to swing, all or nothing, chop to pieces, and 2 not like that, and 2 take this. Exhaust this page on discard. For this scene, every time user will use another page, add dice from this page to the dice queue. Exhaust this page, lower cost of all pages in hand by 1. I'm assuming that's permanent. And I went ahead and gave Ide. Oh, I didn't yet. What the fuck? Thought I did. I swear I did. Mika, Hanafuda Plus, and... Oh, I think it was when I screwed up and gave Bane. So, best choice after recover 3 HP when discarding a page. All in, increase the max roll value of dice by the amount of pages discarded last scene. And debate. Draw 3 pages at the start of each scene, discard 3 pages at the end of each scene. So, if these get discarded, things will get very interesting very fast. And if they exhaust, then that will literally take I down to a deck of 5 cards that she'll be discarding 3 from and drawing 3 from every turn, on top of drawing pages. And I have no idea how that would even work with that few pages in the deck. I'm genuinely curious what I've set up, how what I've set up would work. But we'll see. So we are going to do Dream of the City, which means I need Dreams Volume 1. Now, is this gonna have cutscenes? Oh, no it doesn't. What the fuck are you? Owner of the... Okay. Past Remnants page. Past Glories page. Past Ghost and Owner of the Dream. Gaze from Dark Alley. Speed is 5 or higher, 1 to 6, by the way. Restore 1 light. Draw 1 page, inflict 3 bleed. For this scene, increases damage of all dice on pages with this page's name used by other allies by +1. Max 5. That's kind of interesting. Moment of Reckoning. Deal +3 additional damage if target's HP is 50% or lower. Okay. Paradise targeting targets of past glory. When using a combat page, if target is targeted by past glory, all offensive dice on the page deal +3 damage. Upon death, give 1 strength haste and 2 damage up to all allies next scene. When using a combat page, if target is in blood debt, all offensive dice on the page gain +1 power and deal 50% more damage. For every 15 damage dealt during the scene, gain 1 haste next scene, max 2. HP cannot go lower than 350. Becomes staggered and untargetable until the next phase. At the end of the scene, if there are no past runs alive, purge all effects from self, recover from stagger, fully recover stagger resist, and proceed to the next phase. Whenever an ally dies, inflict blood debt to the killer. Upon killing a character in blood debt, give 1 strength haste and 2 damage up to all allies next scene. When using a combat page, all dice gain power equal to the number of past remnants targeting the target of the page. Dice on pages of past remnants gain +1 power if a page of this character targets the same target. Whenever a past remnant dies, take 50 stagger damage. When using a combat page, if the target's HP is at 50% or lower, all dice on the page deal additional damage against them if they have slower speed, +2 damage per 1 point of difference up to +6. And then bite and not let go. Keep silent. To wear the dagger points. Give 1 haste to all allies next scene. Moment of Reckoning and Ripping Claw. Inflict 2 bleed next scene for every 10% of max HP the target is missing up to 10 stacks. 11 to 24. Okay. Slash and Blunt is ineffective. Pierce is endured. Slash and Blunt are endured physically. Alright. Okay. I still feel like I'm cheating because of the combat pages Geber has, but it's fine. I mainly want to test out the other guys. So what is this? Beginning liquidation. Family. 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 So yeah, they all target one dude. Alright. And this makes things pretty easy. Raging Edge. Raging Flash. Let's see what I can do. Actually, I just realized it's not that the combat pages themselves are just not just that they're overpowered. I keep forgetting about technological prowess, making Geber do fuck tons of damage, and that is something entirely within the bounds of citywide revolt. I keep forgetting that's why she does so much damage. Oh, they're attacking the one that has the counter die? Oh god. Let's make this really fun. Faster. Ready to swing. And gain damage up this scene equal to that amount. Distance page deal double damage to emotional 3. 12 more damage to drop 2 pages. And then man, you really need you if you don't have endothermic impact to pair with heat engine, you really don't got fucking page draw, do you? We haven't ever countered that. What the fuck? I am not about to let Gebra fucking lose. Oh, she has 7 strength up? Oh, use Face Breaker on a dude. Bastard! Bastard! Holy shit. What? Raging Flash. Struggle. Oh, baby. Oh. Entry not one for 2 scenes. At the end of the scene, recover from standard failure, blah blah blah. Sabbath night. Mass summation. %, more damage for every name listed in the target's blood debt. What do you mean every name? Claw for claw. Dice in this page rolled only after dice on all the opponent's turn roll and the flash increased damage of the dice in this page by the amount of damage taken by the opponent's attack. Oh, that's kind of fucked. Alright, so that's a 20 to 42. I mean, this is about the best I got. Oh, fucking finally. What the fuck just happened? What just happened? You know what? I don't give a shit what just happened. I'm going all in. Oh. Time to go all in, I guess. Now that I think about it, actually. Sanguination. Love strength, motherfucker. How much is this gonna do? Oh yeah, I forgot. You can't die right away. Okay. Oh, you see. I see your mass summation of 20 to 42 with a 20 to 39. Oh, look at that. I can do endothermic impact. Yeah. Saw that coming a mile away. Jeez. My blood debt has been paid. Whatever the fuck that attack was, it basically killed Gebra, triggering Legendary, took her down to 1 HP, and then he just killed her again. Book of Felder. Book of an Unknown Family. Incomplete Book of an Unknown Family. Is this Star of the City tier or what? Alright, this gets an unnamed family member's incomplete page and Felder's page. This book gets Gaze from Dark Alley, Keep Silent, Pledge of Wolves, and what the fuck was that one again? Whatever that is. While Felder's book also additionally gives Claw for Claw, Tooth for Tooth, Ripping Claw, to where the dagger points. Roll it. What are we looking at? 95. When you, if target is targeted 2 or more. If target is targeted by 2 or more other allies with this passive. And Felder. Increase in a clash, increase the damage of the dice on the page by double the amount of damage taken. Okay. That actually explains a lot, yeah. Upon death, owner of the dream loses 1 heart of iron. Gain 3 counter dice evade at combat start. Okay, how many motherfuckers am I about to actually fight? Yeah, I thought so. Owner of the Dream. Mode Guardian. If an ally is targeted by one-sided attacks, randomly redirect one one-sided attack by the character's page that does not flash. Boost the minimum roll value of all dice in the page by +2, and take 30% less damage and stagger damage from redirected page. At the start of each scene, gain 10 resilience for the scene, reduce incoming damage and stagger damage by 50%, including damage from non-attacks. Charged Heavy Armor. Defense Commands. Heart like Iron. Dude, this guy might be good on Hawk. I need a 4th dude. Okay. So I need to do my best to kill these guys. All or nothing it is. I'm kind of curious what that'll do, considering he has not like this and take this on his hand. Would that trigger it? I'll have to find out. Wow. No, I would say that absolutely worked wonders. Beam Blade. Doesn't look like he has any charge, though. So far, I'm really liking Ide and Faye. Okay. So, spend 5 charge. If charge is lower than 5, half of the speed dice become unavailable. Oh boy. 1 speed dice is unavailable and power gain lost or half. Shield Rush. Beam Blade. Beam Blade. Ooh. Gain 8 charge? Yeah, I'll just do base... Wait. Oh, fuck you for targeting that. Well, it's on Clash Win. It won't actually... Now that I think about it, it won't actually get him what he wants. Oh, I'm just not gonna clash that. Go fuck yourself. I'm just not gonna clash that. Combat readiness. All or nothing. The fact that one of her dice being permanently sealed is actively preventing her from getting the infinity die is retarded. Oh yeah, is it time to lose every fucking clash? Oh, baby, don't you fucking know it. Wait, what? That's fine. Oh. I wonder if this was a good idea or not. We'll find out. Nope, that was a terrible idea. Oh, wait. Legendary. Come on.
Goodbye.
Look at that. No, I want this to be poetic. Let's tell our friend goodbye.
Goodbye.
You actually pushed me into relying on Mountain of Corpses. Fucking bravo. Holy hell. What the fuck? Looks like there's a lot more than just more pages than what I saw him using. What the hell? What is all this? Triple R suit. Enter Mode Guardian. Can switch between Guardian and Suppressor through pages and alternative hand. When redirecting combat page of an enemy from another ally, that ally recovers 3 to 5 staggers. There's more that I'll have to read. Beam Blade. Spend 5 charge to boost power of all dice in this page by +2. Heart Like Iron. This page prompts no action because it has no non-counter dice. Spend 5 charge to give 2 endurance to all allies this scene. Gain 3 charge on Clash when gain 2 charge. Energy supply. I don't see any page draw yet. On use, restore 1 light. Gain charge. Okay. Circular Cutting. Spend 2 charge to deal 5 damage. Okay, I saw most of these actually. The first die on this page gains +1 power for every block die used on pages used this scene up to 5. Draw 1 page. There we go. Drive Core Mark 0. At the start of each scene, gains 2 charge. On play, draw 1 page and gain charge stored in this page, up to 20. Okay. Defense commands. Changes according to the current mode. Combat start, all allies gain a counter die, block 5 to 10. Alright. Okay. So now... You know what? I'm curious. Let's go to the credenza. Really? I would have thought there would be something, considering this seems to be... I am not entirely sure, actually. I'm in the dreams of people in the city? What the Yeah, and there's owners of the dream. Plague Host. Gain 3 Scarlet Plague. On a successful hit, inflict 1. HP cannot drop below 1. Becomes staggered and untargetable until next phase. Subtract a third of Scarlet Plague. When inflicted with a status ailment, reduce the amount by half. Negative effects on Scarlet Plague are half. When gaining Scarlet Plague, recover 1 to 3 HP. Dream. We're gonna try the burn team. If that doesn't work, I'll try Gepper's team again. Oh God. Huh? Oh, oh, oh.
Oh no. Fuck you. Motherfucker, you are not giving me a time limit. Okay, what now?
Oh shit.
Oh shit, right, they're still gaining it. Hold on. Hmm. Come on, baby. What the fuck just happened? I'm very lost now. I'm fucking invincible! You actually can't fucking hurt me. Holy shit. And they keep getting burned and I got spores. Oh my god, I can win this. I can win this so fucking easily. What the fuck is happening? Did I enter into a fucked up war of attrition that I don't want to be in? Clearly that's exactly what's happening. Can you please not stagger me every fucking turn? Like, damn. Yeah, I don't got what I need to use it though. I'm noticing that fragile count goes up every time. Book of Drake obtained. Church Doctor and Drake. That is not what I was expecting. Nor how I was expecting to win. But it worked out. Alright, 20 of these, 20 of the other. What do we got? Oh, you look fucking freaky. When inflicted with status element, restore 1 life. When inflicted with status element, gain 1 protection, stagger protection next scene 2 times. If the user has no status elements, gain 3 protection next scene. Purge 2 stacks of random status element on 2 random allies with them. If no allies have any status element, recover 2 random allies. Or 2 random allies recover
3 staggers this. Brain, please. Five stacks every stat summon from self. They recover 5 stagger resist. The page loses this ability afterwards. Oh shit. Not terribly interested in that. But this looks interesting. Indulge in pleasure. Recover 2 HP. Oh, I like that these are all apparently exclusive to the Drake. Dark Bloodwings. Lose 10 HP and restore 2 light. Restore 1 light and recover 3 HP. Blood Refining. Draw 5 pages and draw until 5 pages are in hand, or HP is at 5 or lower. Each time a page is drawn through this ability, lose 5 HP. This page prompts no action. Deal 3 to 7 pierce damage on Clash when. Vitality Absorption. Recover HP equal to 50% of the damage dealt. Okay. Recover 3 HP, 3 HP. Okay. Bloodthirsty Claw, Blood Refining, Atomized Body, Indulge in Pleasure. Here we go. Banquet and Bloody Night. Recover 2 HP. Blood Surge. Add a 0-cost Blood Convergence to hand. Inflict 1 Bind and Feeble. Is that his name? Yeah. Dream of the City, Broken Guardian. Oh, these have names. I'm just curious. Dream of the City, Walking Alone in the Rain. Dream of the City, Broken Guardian. Dream of the City, Scarlet Feast. Okay. Triple R Prototype Anti-Riot Armor Mark 0. When redirecting a combat page, Prototype Cyclic Charge Absorption Force Field. Upon winning a clash using defense die, gain 1 to 2 charge. Okay. If HP is at 50% or lower, increase all speed values by 1 to 2. Draw 2 more to start the act. Bloodjoy, Scarlet Duke. Okay. Looks like there's just enough to give him a singleton build. I'll refine this more later, honestly. Alright, what could I possibly end up fighting this time? Huh? Second hand. At the start of the act, gain second hand rotate. Lose second hand rotate upon becoming staggered. If the character is second hand rotate, all pages in hand gain 1 stored time. Draw 1 more page and 3 pages in hand with an effect involving stored time, gain filled time. The rest of the pages with an effect involving stored time, gain 1 stored time. When using a combat page with filled time, all dice in the page gain +1 power and deal 30% more damage than stagger damage. Gain +1 power for the first scene. Hand rotation. If this page is filled time, draw 1 page and all dice gain +1 power. Draw 1 page if this page is filled time, and draw 1 additional page. If this page is filled time, boost the min value of the first die on this page by +2. If this page is filled time, boost min value... Alright. If this page is filled time, give 1 stored time to all pages with it in hand. Otherwise, give 1 stored time to 2 random pages with it in hand. Costs 1 less if it has filled time. On use, draw a page. The page prompts no action because it has no non-counter dice. If this page is filled time, gain 1 max light capacity for the next scene, and restore 3 light at the start of the next scene. If this page is filled time, gain 2 strength for this scene. Hour hand. Gain hour hand rotate. Weight of time. Costs 1 less if it has filled time. Inflict 3 paralysis and bind next scene, 12 to 20. Okay. 1 minute, 1,000 cuts. The last end of page gains on hit. Deal the natural roll divided by 2 damage 3 times. Okay. Part of the clock. When this character dies, the reception is 1. Honestly, I'm gonna use the Gebra floor.
shit.
shit, who just died? Yeah, I'm getting to the point where I'm starting to blank out a bit. That might do it for him. Bad reception at all. Interesting gimmick. The Avno pages and everything. Okay. I'm getting tired. Is that it? Did I, what did I get from that? I am so fucking tired of scatterbrain right now. I don't know what I don't even quite remember what I'm doing. I guess. This is a good. I'll start with him again. Sooner or later. Okay. Next up, when I'm feeling more awake, we'll check out that. Oh, wait, I can't check out that final dream. What the fuck? Alright. So before I go into any more of a trance.